All right, Winter Madness 2025. Welcome back. I'm Kenny Riley, joined again with Mr. Jack Bedke.
What a beautiful day. I mean, we're here at the friendly confines of Gimme Golf Club. I'm honored to be back for a second match. I didn't know if I'd get that invitation after the last performance, but I gotta be honest, I'm really excited about this match. These are gentlemen who are feeling their golf game. They are hot with the sticks, and excited to see where things progress through these 18 holes.
Yeah, so the 4 o'clock matchup is Mr. Kevin Spisak versus Mr. Matt Rowe. Both players having a very successful Winter Madness run. Matt Rowe has been steady Eddie. Kevin Spisak has been Mr. Chip-In on the last and all of his Winter Madness matches. So pretty incredible stuff. Going to be pretty interesting visiting Cape Wickham again. So it's going to see how this new terrain is going to fare for these competitors.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if these gentlemen use the previous 2 matches to their advantage or not. They've seen how the course plays, and so what are they going to use from what they've seen for their own toolbox when they're crafting this round together?
I agree. I think it's going to be interesting stuff. So let's go ahead and get ready to move into Bay 2. We are going to go ahead and do the ceremonious handshake. Both players friends and now mortal enemies.
A little more excitement to that handshake than the previous match.
All right, Matt Rowe has the tee box. He's a competitor. Dialing in his wedges here beforehand. The baby is in the building. Miss Meredith is here. Rooting Dad on.
Hey ho, Matt Rowe. Beautiful, beautiful poetry there.
All right, 366-yard par 4 here. All right, hit well up the right-hand side. Hey, Kev. 1 second. All right, Matt does land in the right edge of the fairway where you're going to go ahead and get this screen all cleaned up before we get rolling. You got to make sure that this production is A+ for all of the viewers that are joining us here today on the YouTubes. I tell you what, this course has shown a lot of teeth, but Winter Madness competitors, they've got all the ability.
They got a bigger bite. They really do. And while we're figuring things technically, I got to shout out Kevin's attire today. I mean,
the white knight.
It's an incredible look. He said he's going after Bubba Watson from his original Masters win. We're talking now. It's got to be 10+ years ago. Channeling that inner lefty. You don't know if he's golfing or going sailing, but it still looks very good.
Very sharp dressed individual here, Mr. Kevin Spisak. All right, it's a good swing from Kev. Headed up the left side. Should kick back for him.
Get a kick.
All right, well done. Both players' tee shots are off. Mr. Matt Rowe is up first for his second shot here at number 1, a par 4. Left with 112 yards, Jack.
Curious to see if we get the same hot start as the 2 o'clock match. This first hole can be a little bit of a challenge, so we'll see how they're able to hold that green and see if we can get some pars or birdies.
Yeah, first tee jitters are always a thing, but Matt with a smooth wedge, looks like it's going to be just short, needs to stay away from that trouble, and does just find the bunker surround about 5 feet off the green. This match is mano y mano. Oh, excuse me.
We're going to get the Pops look out here in just a second.
All right, the pop situation is set. Mr. Spisak does get a solo bullet on hole 16. Similar to our 2 o'clock matchup. Kevin Spisak, 100 yards out.
Oh, baby, that sounded good.
All right, looks like it's on a good line.
Just snuggle.
Oh, hits the green. Well done. Kevin is done with hole number 1, carding a par.
You can tell that man had a baby recently. I mean, the soft hands, he really knows how to handle the tough situations like that. Just feathered that wedge in there, and it sat just beautifully.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better myself. All right, 13 yards here for Matt Rowe, 3rd shot. Needs a gimme circle to push this hole. Oh, well done. Snuggles it right next to the hole. Both players in for a par. No blood here at hole number 1.
Very crafty there. As we see after that shot, it looks like Mr. Rowe has a full-on caddy. We're talking cleaning the clubs and putting them away for him. Craftsmanship and beautiful, beautiful camaraderie here in the Gimme Golf Club.
And Mr. Ryan Godar, no stranger to Winter Madness, has become the full-time caddy here for Mr. Matt Rowe. Best buds, and he was actually knocked out by Matt Rowe last week. All right, a little swipe of the driver here, and high and left up to the left side of the fairway. Hit really, really well. Nice swing from Matt Rowe there.
Love the production team getting us that angle of him walking after that tee shot. I mean, he just went for it.
Likes to chase him. All right. Kevin Spisak, the lefty, looking to aim on the left side and curl this one back into the center cut. All right, headed a little right, but going to be pretty good. There's plenty of fairway over there. Hit really hard, 160 miles an hour of ball speed. Well done for Mr. Spisak. Glance back to his lovely wife and daughter.
For our friends back home, Kevin was feeling a little wishy-washy here in the practice. He was feeling tough times with his swing, and first 2 holes he looks really solid. So I'm happy he gathered the shot together.
I agree. I think practice is just that. It's not the actual match. So he was doing just what he had to do to get ready for Mr. Matt Rowe, who is 84 yards out here for his second shot. Rehearsing a little dead arm wedge here. It's on a good line. All right, looks like it's going to be okay, pin high, just outside of the gimme circle again. Pretty easy stuff here, so Matt is in for his par. Spisak is left with 76 yards for his second here at number 2.
Yeah, if Matt Rowe has that boring game right there with fairways and greens, I don't think he's going to be disappointed at all today.
Yeah, not a whole lot of mistakes for Mr. Matt Rowe. All right, Spisak with the white pants here. Inner Bubba coming out. All right, shot is off.
It's got to sit.
Looks like its distance is gauged well. Zips back, but
very nice.
Okay. About 15 feet away from the pin, but again in for the par. Pretty easy stuff here for both players here. Headed to hole number 3.
Still all square here.
Oh, there she is. Miss Meredith kind of giving us a little wave there. She's catching some Z's, but
she's a little tired right now. Apparently, they were game planning before the match, pretty aggressively laying out the
hole
course.
by hole.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So
she was giving it her best, but she's pretty tired now, getting some shut-eye.
Big motivational speech to Dad prior to the game, and so she said, "Hey, you got this from here. I'll sit back and take a nap.
I'll see you afterwards." Yes.
Feel free to bring me back to the board tonight after the match is over for a little signing ceremony.
Yeah, we'll do a review on the YouTubes afterwards. All right, first par 3 here at Wickham. 202 yards for these players. A little bit of wind behind their backs. All right, Matt's taking an aggressive line, and it is drawing back. Should kick and safely on the green.
Just steady Eddie right there. I mean,
yeah, it's really no nonsense with both of these players. They know their ability. They know what they need to do. They get in, they get out.
You see Kevin making slight adjustments there on the TrackMan. You can tell he's just looking for center of the green. Match here with a par and look to hole 4 to keep the match going.
All right, looks like a pretty good shot, Jack, and it's getting better, but just needs to dig in. Maybe hit this ridge here. Trundle.
Oh, it could be
great.
Okay,
really, really good shot there. Both players awakening and charging towards these pins. But another set of pars here. A light lift.
Hey, and we see the lovely patrons here at the Gimme Golf Club enjoying this beautiful sport.
Everybody loving the baby cam. We all do.
Get a fresh look at Mr. Godard there, caddying, towel in hand.
Yeah, keeps that wet side ready and the dry side for his player. All right, Matt Rowe, par 4, 411 yards. Up the right-hand side, plenty of fairway over there. Lands safely. 275-yard shot there.
He's going to have a really nice shot in there, about 150 probably, Kenny. That's going to be a go zone for him.
I would agree.
See if Kevin can match it with his own. Again, making slight adjustments on the TrackMan. I think he feels like his swing is just ever so slightly pulling the ball. But with those adjustments, I think he's still pretty locked in.
Yeah, just kind of taking precaution here. First couple of holes, still trying to find his footing, but... All right, hits this one left. Just asking for an okay lie here. All right, we're going to have to see where that ended up, and he does look like he's in some... Looks like he's right in front of or inside that bush there, Jack.
Yeah, that is a true Australian bush, and so we're gonna see how this ball comes out. I think this is too much for Kevin to bite off. I think he's gonna have to play short of the green and hope to work his Kevin Spisak magic of chipping another one in.
Yeah, you don't want to run the risk of taking any fairway wood out of this lie. It's really just kind of getting a 6-iron or a 5-iron out, and like you said, plan for that third.
Comes out pretty good.
Shots off, and it's left and low, but again, out of danger.
Yep. Rule
number 1, get out of the trouble. Looks like he's going to be left with a pretty good lie here from the fairway off the left side.
I don't think that was his perfect choice, but I think he's okay with that result. Matt Rowe, even less than 150, 138 here. He is his go zone.
Sees an opportunity here.
He knows he's in the driver's seat. With Kevin lying there too. He's trying to put this center of the green and push a little pressure on this match.
Now at 138 yards, Matt is pretty dialed in with his short iron, so I do see him putting this on the green, but at this distance he can get a little aggressive here and go for something big.
One of the things I love about Matt's swing is he really gets over the top of the ball. You see how he kind of has that arched back. I think it really allows him to stay straight.
All right, is a little pull here from Matt Rowe. Okay, does find his green there, so all in all, in for his par, and going to put all of the pressure here on Mr. Spisak.
Yep. We need something pretty impressive here from Kevin. 84 yards, we need a ball in the circle.
All right, judging his environment here, considering changing his aim point here.
Okay, I find myself thinking, what would Bubba do in this moment, watching Kevin up here on the tee box?
All right, it's on a good line, right at the pin. Maybe a little bounce here. Okay. So instead of just going for the bogey, he does have an opportunity to sink this one for the tie.
Yeah. This would solidify him in Hall of Fame committee conversations.
And
if we start the chip-in series now.
I think he's ready. The time is now. Looks pretty tasty. Ooh, okay. Does go right and overshoots the gimme circle. So we do have a first lead of this match. Mr. Matt Rowe taking 1 point here from Kevin Spisak through 4 holes. Plenty of golf left, and Kev does have that single bullet here on 16. All right, hole 5 is a par 4, measuring in at 362 yards, so pretty good sample size par 4. All right, Matt, straight up the gut. A little draw. Hit really, really well. Gets a substantial rollout.
He loves
just
it.
Under 300 yards. All right, Kev not electing to move that aim point there, so just going to trust the swing, trust the process. All right, hit hard up the right-hand side. Get a lucky bounce here.
Get a bounce. Get a bounce.
All right, does find a fairway lie, so no harm, no foul. Does have a look at the pin, Jack. Left with just 107 yards.
I think that's a big break for him there with that location, allowing him to get the spin at 100% here. Really is going to change the ability he has on this shot.
Yes, any course, anything, TrackMan or not, always going to be rewarded with a fairway lie. All right, Kev steps in. They are very sharp at him. Very sharp.
Not too many guys can pull off the white trousers. So he is ready to go.
All right, ball is headed left, asking for it to come back a little bit. All right, does give himself a little short-sided chip, just paces off the front of the green. All right, Matt Rowe's second shot, 74 yards. Saw him practicing these wedge shots with his caddy before the round, and guy knows his numbers, so should be a pretty tidy chip here.
It's a little right to left wind here on this hole that we've seen throughout the tournament. And that tucked pin position, it can play issues.
It's a good line. Looks like distance is really good.
Light the lamp.
Oh, asking for some spin, but does miss the gimme circle, but is in for his par.
Would have loved to have seen him pull the string there and light the lamp. String must have been just a little bit thick for his hands to grab onto and pull back, but I think another solid par for Matt on this hole.
Doing what he needs to do. All right, chip in specialist here. 17 yards. I like it.
Settle.
Oh, okay. Aggressive play there. Fortunately, does take it a little too long and misses that gimme circle. So Matt Rowe grabs another one back here at hole 5. 2 up through 5 holes. Coming up to a nice par 5. This is the gettable one, Jack. So par 5 measuring in at just under 500 yards. So
this will really show us a little bit about the players. Wide open tee shots, so they're looking to rip the ball and get on in 2. We can really see a nice birdie from both of them potentially on this hole, or see the match quickly change.
Yeah, the eagle is always optional, or opportunity here. So smooth swing from Matt, headed up the right side. Nice little cut swing here. All right, settles in for a beautiful drive.
That's pretty.
All right. Plenty of fairway out there. Kevin electing to aim up the left side and let it come on back for him. All right, hit well on a good line. Stays dead straight. Misses any potential trouble and is going to give him a nice look up the left-hand side of this fairway.
Two great drives by those gentlemen right there. Starting to look a little watch company. These gentlemen are dialed in.
Absolutely.
They are looking at that ticking time.
The Elite 8 getting into the Final 4. This match is big time. All right, Spisak has a hybrid in hand. Looking at just over 200 yards, 218 yards into this green.
It's a very gettable number for Kevin. Looks like a hybrid he's got. Looking to hold the green.
Wind with him. It's on a good line. Likes to play the ball left to right.
Oh,
dig in. Oh, okay. Does overshoot the surface, but left with a tricky downhill chip from that first cut of rough.
Stop beating your dog, Jeff.
It's aggressive swing. Looks like it got a little collar kick there, Jack, but all in all, he's going to have a good look for his third shot. All right, Matt, and a prime placement here. Looks like he's just under 200 yards. Might have a little fade lie here.
I think a big advantage for Matt here with the iron compared to that hybrid. That extra distance could play dividends.
It's a good swing. All right, looks like he's going to hit short and trundle on. It's a great swing from Matt.
Just perfectly played. That's a birdie. Yep. So we need Kevin in the circle here, or else this match is going to go through 3 up, 3 down.
All right, so this is a chip that's severely downhill, short-sided, so all of the issues here. So he just needs to literally get this little knife chip, just get it started, and looks like once it does hit the green, it's going to come left.
He needs to engage full-on baby mode with this swing here. He needs the soft hands all the way through. This ball has to hit the ground and sit down fast.
Looks pretty darn good.
Oh, go in. Oh, my gosh.
Steddle. All right, well done. Fends off, giving up a point. It's a great shot from Kevin Spisak and a great swing from Mr. Matt Rowe. Both in for birdie. No blood there. Matt Rowe remains 2 up through 6 holes. A nice little par 3. Not so little, actually. It's oh, I'm sorry. This is the little one. Yes, you're correct.
You know, after today's match with Mr. Schatz and how well Kevin's been playing these chip-ins, I've never been thinking balls are going in as chips as much as I have right now. It's normally just hoping the circle, and these guys are going to make it. This is the difference between the Elite 8 and the first round.
Keeping the eyes glued to the screen to make sure one of those golf balls doesn't disappear inside that hole. All right, Matt Rowe, 139 yards. A little hurt. All right, looks pretty healthy. Needs to just settle and sit, and it does. Very nice par for Matt Rowe. All right, here's an opportunity. Nice little 139-yard swing. He's got his family watching here in attendance. All right, Kevin Spisak, 139 yards, hole 7. All right, does look like it's jetting off to the left side. Maybe gets a little lucky here, but okay, does give him to that left side collection area. Gives himself a green side chip here.
Gotta say here, with Matt hitting all these fairways and greens, I mean, this guy is like a Toyota at this point. The reliability, you can see 300,000 miles in that swing. I mean, it is just put the gas in the car and just drive. There hardly looks any maintenance on this swing right now. It is steady Eddie.
Guy knows his game, plays off in a staple here at the Gimme Golf Club. All right, Kevin zoning in here. Definitely needs a gimme circle, but again, has the ability. Jar this in for a 2.
Comes off hot.
It does. It needs to sit. Oh, it's a great chip.
Oh, beautiful.
Nestles right up next to the hole, and he fends him off, and no blood here on hole 7.
Those first couple of holes, he was a little nervous with the wedges, and they're locked in again. He's all
found his groove.
Beautiful stuff, boys.
The old shake and bake.
All right, hole 8. second hardest hole here at Cape Wickham. 416 yards. Uphill green. Yeah,
big swing.
Steady stuff here. Just a little fade. This is going to just give him a little nudge, hopefully. Okay, does settle into that first cut. Nothing that Matt can't handle. All right. Spisak with the driver. Kind of sets up to his shot shape. Likes to go left to right with this driver swing. Has plenty of power, just needs to engage tempo. Okay, a little pull here, but looks like it's going to straighten out and hit the fairway. So it's a great miss from Mr. Kevin Spisak, still running out to over 270 yards.
My golly, I wish that was my miss.
Me too, man. It must be nice.
Here's one of the first times we've seen Kevin with the advantage off the tee and the approach shots here. Hopefully see him light the lamp and steal one back maybe for Mr. Rowe.
Yeah, getting a little look and seeing what the shot does for the approach here. So getting a little teach here from Rowe.
That is not the view we were hoping for, but we'll hope he approaches the ball here in a second.
154 yards. All right, second shot here for Matt Rowe. All right, looks pretty clean, Jack, on a good line.
Oh, light the line.
Looks really good. Oh, okay, does take a bounce and ends up on the back side of the screen, but a great look for Matt Rowe. You can see him getting a little bit more aggressive as these holes progress.
He's getting really comfortable with the swing right now.
All right, Spisak with a chance here. 147 yards. Second shot.
Like Kevin here, 147. This is most likely pitching wedge or 9-iron. Hopefully he uses that wind to his advantage and just kind of feathers one in there.
All right, shot looks pretty darn good. Headed towards the fat part of the green. All right.
Nothing wrong with a par.
I'm good with the green. Give me my par and get me out of here. We are headed to hole number 9. Matt Rowe does remain 2 up through 8 holes. All right, Matt Rowe has a kung fu grip on the tee box, not giving it up. Par 5, 507 yards. Elevated tee box. We are standing 61 feet above the fairway.
Another gettable hole. I'm kind of curious with Rowe's thought process there. He just moved his aim almost out of bounds. He pulls this ball all left. There could be issues.
Playing a cut. All right. Minus the cut. Looks like it's staying left. Just get him a good lie.
He's okay there.
Okay, nothing too crazy.
Okay, I'm looking for a little fire in this match. We've kind of been just a lukewarm sandwich here.
Yeah. I mean, again, these players are, again, straddling that line of conservative play and aggressive. I think they're both staying patient to, like, allow maybe their opponent to open the door. But, again, I don't think they're trying to get anything out of their game plan until they really have to.
Yeah. You can tell right now they're very focused on playing their game rather than playing their opponent's game. So we'll see if that changes over the next couple holes.
All right, Kevin's drive is up and left and staying left as well.
Well, that's got to get down.
All right, looks like he's going to be
right on the edge.
Well, he's on a flat lie. Looks like it's an open area, not in any sprigged grass here, so he's going to have a good look at the hole, but he is 289 yards left. So this has got to be a 3-shot hole. I don't think that there's any advantage of trying to step on one here, so probably choosing a mid-iron just to get into a distance that they can hit a comfy wedge in for.
Yeah, I don't think either player here is going to be reaching the green in 2 after those drives. Rowe might have a shot, but these are not the drives they were looking for off this tee box.
Kevin electing the fairway wood up the left side, and there is a ton of danger here. He needs to just settle and find a lie. Okay.
I see where he's thinking there, Kenny, but I don't know if bringing all that danger was worth it. I think maybe one or two less clubs and just poke one out there. Could be easy, but we'll see on that third shot.
Yeah, that fairway wood, sometimes it doesn't get as clean as contact as they would imagine it, but coming out of that thick stuff, so he's going to have to do his homework here on the next swing.
I see a nice look of Mr. Orsino. He's enjoying the afternoon.
Wandering around as he does.
Yeah.
Oh, freaking wanderer, dude.
Lovely member of the Loopers Pride Club.
236 yards, Matt Rowe with a hybrid. All right, pretty good. Again, just getting it out into that fairway lie. It's a good swing from Matt.
Yeah, position A for him. I don't think he could have asked for more out of that swing.
Okay, so this is interesting. Pin is tucked way up front. Spisak has 69 yards to the flag, but not a lot of room to land this short.
No, if he puts this in the circle, Kenny, this might be one of the better shots of the day because out of this rough here, it could come out in all sorts of different paces and directions. So we'll really see what happens. This is almost a hit and hope if it goes in the circle. Otherwise, just play for your par.
All right, looks like it's a good line. Just needs to go. Okay, yeah. That short swing, that short miss is just the worst of the bunch, so Kevin's got some work left.
Yeah, you wonder the thought process there, Kenny, if he was really trying for the circle or if he should have just hit it long and played the center of the green. When you're down 2, you start to let those questions creep in your head. It changes your situation.
All right, Matt Rowe. A-plus position, 51 yards left. Does see the backboard behind the pin, Jack.
Yeah, I'm missing the red roof in here right now, Kenny. I want to leave the light on. I want to see a circle.
All right, shots off. Looks pretty darn good.
Really good.
Oh.
Come on back.
Oh, no.
Oh, my gosh. Just missing the gimme circle.
8'1". The good thing is he is going to get a free T-shirt, though. That is an unwritten rule. We don't know where it came up from, but he's going to
get a free T-shirt when you buy $38 worth of merchandise. You can get one of those for free, and it's a T-shirt that you get and you're paying for. So, if so facto,
some would refer that maybe as girl math. If you buy something on a gift card, it's free.
All right, Spisak with staring down the line here, 11 yards.
He just needs to put this in the circle. Nothing
Cute
too
little
crazy.
chip here. I think he's got the ability, but coming from an interesting lie. All right, wedges up, hit well, and hit over the flag.
Yeah.
Okay. Looks like Mr. Rowe grabs one back, bringing this match 3 up. Through 9 holes, we are headed to the back 9, Jack.
Yeah, back 9 with a 3-hole lead here. Matt Rowe's feeling good. I don't count Kevin out of this, though. I mean, he can turn on the hot wings and start blazing real quick. So I'm excited to see where these next 9 holes lead us.
All right, large elevated tee box here, looking down here at number 10, 82 feet down in elevation.
I believe this is the Tony Hawk hole.
Yeah, half pipe hole.
Oh, we got a nice little cut to us. Look at that.
Jack, we're seeing Mr. Spisak try to claw back and get some points in this match. And as you said earlier, we're looking for some lamp lighting.
Yeah.
We're ready to see it.
I'm ready. I think these gentlemen have gotten warmed up. I think they're ready to get hot. And we'll see how they approach here, the half pipe.
All right, Matt does miss all of the half pipe there. A little low and left, maybe a yank off the tee box. So this is an opportunity for Kevin. I think that anything in the fairway, again, works back into the center line. So really just needs to find some tempo here and hit a good shot here.
I think looking out over this hole, I mean, we got to thank the friendly folks out in Australia for having such a beautiful day for us to play. I mean, perfect blue skies.
All right, hit well.
Oh, it's
headed right. Just needs to get down. Okay, both players have missed the half pipe. They are sending on their ways. They're on their own journeys, one to the left and one to the right.
Mr. Rowe will be the first to hit with no sight of the flagstick.
A little trampled grass here from the crowd, Cape Wickham. See if it gives them any ability to get this up and out without any danger. But 104 yards. This is in a go zone for Matt. Does have a little bit of a draw lie.
You know, being down under here, Kenny, I wouldn't be remiss if we started calling the circle the pouch and putting the ball in the pouch. A little kangaroo reference for our hoppity friends down there. Not ones to get in a fight with, though. They will show you who's boss and take you down.
All right, 104 yards, Matt Rowe. Second shot, number 10. All right, does escape. It's on a pretty good line.
Can you get lucky?
Bounces and travels. Okay, just misses the gimme circle, but a great recovery shot for Matt Rowe.
Again, I mean, Toyotas. This man is just consistent. You
no mistakes in this game.
Give him a little oil, give him a little tire chain, and he's good to go. Was quite surprised by his routine. He showed up with 3 Nutri-Grain bars, a Monster, and a Gatorade. Not sure where the thought process is on that, but it's obviously working.
Got to feed the machine. All right, Spisak, 92 yards. All right, looks like it's on an okay line. Looking pretty good. Just needs to hop and
settle.
All right, does find that front side green bunker. Okay, he does stay short.
This is a very easy, very respectable chip. He can try and make it. I'm just hoping he looks at the circle.
Yeah, he's got everything he needs to see right in front of him. Ball's going to travel just a little left to right. It's all about pace, Jack.
9 yards here. Just a little wedge chip.
Looks good.
Oh,
Needs to sit. Needs to sit.
Oh,
and he's safe.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
All right, both players in for a par.
Hitting shots like that, you got to be nervous wearing white. I mean, you are clenching on a shot like that, hoping it stays in the circle. So happy that it did, and the trousers are looking good.
Clean shorts. All right, Matt Rowe still on the tee box here. Par 3, number 11, 147 yards.
As we've seen in previous matches, this hole is playing a little bit harder than just a standard 140-yard shot. Really curious to see. This is a new pin placement that we've seen earlier today. Previous 2 matches, we were sitting on the right side of the green, so see how much that water comes into play with that left pin.
The wind's going to be in the player's face, so can get a little healthy swing on this. Give it a little extra. It's on a good line, asking for it to go.
Oh, be all over it.
I think it's actually too much.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, we're going to have to see where that ended up.
Good line with the adrenaline.
We're going to wait for see where he plays it. He does not have a free drop
here. So, again, this door is opening for Kevin. This is the time. He's got to drop that gear here.
Our on-course representatives did say that the ball was right next to Dory, so they did find Dory. She doesn't know what she's looking for, but she found the golf ball, so that is good. Unfortunately, though, Matt will still have to take a drop.
All right, Spisak. Going back to the bag.
Second thought here.
Double
We'll see
checks.
Wrigley in the bottom right there.
Shop dog here, Miss Wrigley.
Smooth contact.
Headed up the right-hand side. Needs to just jump.
Oh, it needs a kick.
It should. Oh,
wow.
Stays on the hillside, gets caught up in some of that native grass. Okay, so Kevin is looking at 23 yards off of the hillside here, just right of this green. This is similar to his chip that he had on the last hole, Jack.
It is, yes.
He's got a little bit more room for release, so he's got to take that into account. But
like I've said before, he needs to engage the baby mode and make sure this is soft and doesn't over-release on him.
all right, little tech molly here. He gets another chance at it.
Kenny, I think that might have been a little hard.
I agree with that. It sounded like it was a little.
It sounded really hard here in the booth, and I think he might be happy with that tech molly, trying to maybe feather this one just a touch less. That one comes out.
Oh, it's traveling. Looks really good.
Oh.
Settle. 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 Dad.
Oh, baby.
Okay. All right.
By golly, he's putting those white trousers to work.
Trousers are safe. But for how long? All right, Mr. Matt.
He does need to hold this out. Be a heroic shot if he does.
Third shot. All right, wedge looks good. Okay. Does get out of danger, but outside of the gimme circle, Mr. Spisak grabs a point back here at 11.
That was the first real thing we saw in Matt Rowe's armor, but it wasn't like he hit the bad ball. I think he just overjudged the wind into the face and took too much club.
Yeah, I think Godar's strike one is there and gave him the wrong club, so we'll have to check in after and see if that was a mistake or if that was a player mistake.
We come to risk reward here, and we see Kevin now has the tee box, taking dead aim at the pin. I think he's hoping for the draw. If he doesn't get it, this could get ugly quick, though.
Yeah, it's just an interesting play. Feels confident. All right, asking for the right. Got to come right. Got to come right. There it is.
Oh,
Keep
it could
coming.
be great.
Keep coming.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, he drives the green. Dad mode is engaged.
Oh.
Incredible swing here now. Wow.
Pressure applied.
The white pants, the Bubba Watson inside of him. He's ready.
That was a slingshot if I've ever seen one. Shake and bake.
Goodness. Oh, my goodness. Winter Madness, folks. Winter Madness.
Wow, I mean, that gets your heart racing quick. Kenny. That's the fire that we were looking for. These sandwiches are starting to come together.
All right, Matt with a steady swing up the left-hand side. Curling back. It's going to try. It's got a chance.
Get legs.
Reach. Okay, just short of the green, but has an interesting look here. Couldn't ask for anything better.
Yeah, the perfect drive, and he still isn't as good as Kevin's. It was unbelievable.
All right, Rowe's 50 yards off the front side of this green. He's got some undulation that he's got to navigate.
Kenny, I think he just touched the TrackMan screen more than I think I've touched in my entire career. Yeah. That was a lot. I don't know what the thought process there, but let's see if he can get in the circle and match the birdie.
All right, the wedge is off. Looks really good. Looks really good. Go! Yeah! Great shot from Matt Rowe. Both players
birdies.
Card the bird, and we are headed to the next. All right, here we go. We've got our action, Jack.
Yeah, the swings are coming alive. The fire is, you can hear it in the clubhouse. The match is getting hot.
All right. Par 5, 572 yards.
This is a big boy here, Kenny.
This is it.
This is a 3-shot hole all day for pretty much anybody in this clubhouse. It just plays along. You're not getting there in 2, so just settle up with a nice, easy drive.
All right, got a smooth swing from Kev.
That could be his best drive of the day
right there.
Nice
wrap around here. It looks good. It's going to be short of any trouble, but hit really well.
Give me 300.
All All right, 295 yards here for Spisak. Feeling good with the big stick.
I think he's happy with that. I mean, back-to-back best drives of the day for him. I think we could really make this a match quick if he starts hitting the ball like that.
All right, Matt Rowe with a powerful drive.
Clear it.
Yep, he's going to bypass any trouble in the middle of that fairway, hit hard, and he's going to love this release down the hill.
2 good drives. We'll really see what they do up with their second and third shots here.
All right, Matt Rowe does have the second shot, just over 300 yards for his second. He's going to see what he needs to do here to give himself the best possible look for his approach.
With this new camera angle there, you might have seen that pizza box and the thing there. That's our friends at TrackMan, allowing us to do all the technology today.
DOD headed a little right, as most DODs go, but he is advancing that golf ball 240 yards, so. Yes, got to love the orange pizza box, protected in its nice home there. Shout out to Andy Potts. All right, Spisak is zoning in.
Got the 3-wood, just letting it rip here. He's hoping to just keep it a little bit more in the fairway than Matt did.
All right, hit hard, 160 miles an hour ball speed. It's trying, folks. It's trying. Bounce.
Oh, my God.
Okay. Wow. A great 3-metal. Oh, my goodness. 160 miles an hour ball speed off of that fairway metal.
Kenny, I got to apologize to you and the fans. I didn't think it was reachable in 2, and Kevin proved us wrong.
They heard you from 2 bays over.
He hit what we refer to as the sheet out of that ball.
Yes. Watch this. All right, Matt Rowe, 73 yards here from the right side, deep rough. Trying to find his landing spot, pin his back middle. Third swing. All right, looks like it came out beautifully. Looks really good. And he gets in there. That's a great birdie from Matt Rowe, putting the pressure on to his playing partner.
Light the lamp. Here I was 5 seconds ago thinking Kevin was in the driver's seat, and Matt continues to hit shots that are just above what we're expected to see. I mean, this is beautiful.
Clawing at the heels of the white shoes and the white pants of Kevin Spisak, but Spisak's got 18 yards coming off the surround of this bunker.
Should see a good release out of this rough.
All right, headed a little right. Does look like it has enough. Oh, just short. Oh, unfortunate.
Oh, my.
So it does give Matt Rowe another point, so 3 up through 13. It's back and forth here, Jack.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about a game of inches. I mean, if Kenny, I mean, if he gets a bounce there on that second shot, it hits the green, he makes the birdie. He gets an inch more on that to chip shot, he's in the circle. I mean, that is golf for you through and through. An inch here or there, and it changes everything really quick.
All right, Matt Rowe on the points, 400 yards. All right, headed left, asking for that cut. All right, needs to stay clear of this fairway bunkers. Okay, does stay short.
It's okay there.
In that first cut, so nothing too crazy. All right, V. Graves, nationally famous, worldwide famous, in the building.
Please don't forget the baby, though.
Don't forget the baby.
We see all the lovely patrons welcoming.
Settling in here. Oh, big
Just
drive.
Striped.
Needs to just stay right there. Looks like he's just fine, honestly.
That's the biggest drive of this hole today.
Yeah, he carries it 295 yards. Going to give him a ample lead over Matt Rowe, but Matt Rowe's left with 142 yards for his second here at the par 4 14.
For any of our new viewers on this match, big thing we're looking at is this hole will canter in if it hits just short. That is the way to play this hole, is hitting it just a little bit short and letting it kick up.
As you can see, Matt is aiming before the green. Going to use that hillside undulation to just carry it, trundle up towards that surface. Playing this just over 100 yards. All right, headed left. Looks like it's good, but hit a little too hard.
Oh,
all right, does find, but
it's got
inching towards the back. It looks like it's going to be Frost.
Oh,
I think he's on the green, folks.
That one might be one of the best 2 putts I've ever seen.
All right, a little adrenaline there. Steers that ball left, but does find the green.
I think Kevin's just looking to do the same thing here. Just put the ball on the green.
I agree. I think that,
Move
hey,
15.
if you get lucky and it finds a circle, that's great. If not, he's going to be just fine. 100 yards.
Sounded a little bit fat.
All right, does have a chance with this hillside. Looks really good.
Oh, my gosh. Sit.
Oh. Plays the hillside. Does not get rewarded with that gimme circle, but does card the par for both players.
An 85-foot 2-putt for Mr. Rowe.
He's got that. He's got that. All right, so this match is Dormy, Jack.
No, I think we still got one more.
Right.
I think we're 3 up.
I'm sorry. 3 up. Okay, yes. And on
3
the
up
next
with 4
hole,
to play.
Kevin does get his solo pop.
It's a big hole here. A lot can go wrong on that second shot with the fescue and water on the left. Starts with a key drive.
All right, solid drive up the left-hand side. It's going to settle in. Climbing the hill here. Probably just going to catch. Okay, he's going to stay. Okay, does catch that first cut just on the edge. 292 yards, so hit very well from Mr. Matt Rowe. All right, Kev. He's got to do this.
Wouldn't be surprised if Kevin gives a little extra in this one, trying to do a little much.
All right, headed left and coming back right, trying to.
Oh, just a little bit.
All right, hit it hard, 170 ball speed, so
wow.
Hit well. Doesn't find the fairway, but does gain a little distance advantage there. All right, Rowe's looking at 285. All right, does look like Mr. Matt Rowe is electing for a DOD here. Driver off the deck. Gonna dial in. He tried this last time and had a little bunt cut, but
I see the value in this, Kenny. If he can keep this ball right, the distance is really essential on this hole.
looks like it's on a good line. Asking for it to go. Ooh, heads a little left. Gave him the little free will. He ran off 2-finger out to the right. Unfortunately, the ball did not listen, so he's going to be left with a low side rough shot for his third. Yeah.
Never really known Matt as the 2-finger guy, but
it's a great flick, guys.
Keep it.
Get in the know.
Yeah.
All right, Spisak 275. See if he can make some magic here. All right, hit well, but headed left.
Swing.
Needs to come back. It's trying. It's got to get lucky. Got to touch some earth. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No, I don't think the slope was what he was looking for there. I think he needed a little bit more of an adjustment on the target. Hindsight, of course, always 20/20 when you're looking at it from our angle.
All right, a look in here into the bay. Kevin not happy with that shot, but he's going to do his best to see what he got. has got to work with from that lie.
This next shot, Kenny, for both of them is really going to come down to how much does that vegetation affect them.
Matt with a pretty good chip here.
Oh, he does.
Rolls into the gimme circle. A nice little fist pump there from Matt Rowe. And here we are.
The circle has come alive for Matt Rowe. I mean, he is putting the ball in the pouch, making the Kangaroos happy.
All right, Kevin dealing with a pretty tough lie here. 34 yards. Pins just about 10 or 15 paces onto the green.
He needs to match this in the circle to keep this match alive.
We need a gimme circle here from Spisak.
Anywhere outside the circle, and unfortunately we will be shaking hands and not making our way to 16.
He's done it before. Goes up, gets out. Oh, he does it!
God.
He does it! Kevin Spisak stays alive, baby! Wow!
Bangarang Rufio.
An unreal chip. And we are headed to 16, folks. And we pop here on 16.
Pop here.
Okay. Hardest hole on the golf course. Matt Rowe has the box, but knows that his playing partner has a pop here.
Okay, we've seen the last two matches this hole really become a key point to the match. Players have underestimated how much slope this fairway has for the second shot, and that water comes into play quick.
All right, Matt Rowe ripping from heck up the left side, asking for more of a cut. Does fly that fairway bunker, but leaves himself in the left side of the rough, but hit hard.
I think he's very happy with where that ended up. I agree.
Anything but right.
Curious to see if Kevin also makes the adjustment here on the TrackMan for his aim point.
All right, opting to stay left. It's on a good line.
Big swing.
Oh, it looks really good. Gonna get a fairway kick. Kicks him right.
Oh, that could be perfect.
Really well done for Kevin Spisak, right when he needed it.
Can it sit on that top shelf, though?
It does.
Oh, that's position A+ right there for Kevin. Completely changes how this hole plays. We see immediately on Mr. Rowe, that box by the ball, how much slant there is. That means that ball is going to be going right the minute he makes contact with it.
And this ocean line is pulling all of these golf shots hard right.
There's one reason that this is the hardest hole in the course, and it is that slope that these players see on that second shot. We'll see he is aiming a good 20 yards left of the green, right at that cart path there.
See if he can do a little pull fade in here. He's definitely got that lie that's promoting a left to right ball flight.
There we see it going right immediately.
Needs to just settle in. It's on a great line. All right, does kick him off to the right. Okay, does find just off the green side right.
I think that's the first bounce that Matt Rowe that did not go really in his favor. I mean, he's gotten the kicks to go his direction for most of this match. Right now, Kevin's just looking center of the green, trying to make a par. And that flat lie is crucial.
All right, here a look at the Winter Madness board. The Elite Eight looking to get into that Final Four. Epic matchup between Matt Rowe and Kevin Spisak.
Winner of this match to play Kevin.
All right, the ball needs to stay left. Stay left.
Catch a piece.
Stay left. All right, splits the bunkers and is safe.
We're going to have a chip off.
There's a chip off. We love a good chip off, Jack.
Kevin is going to go first, which I kind of like this here for him. The wedge is one of his preferred clubs. He can put this in the circle, he can really put the pressure on Matt to do something spectacular.
He's left with 16 yards coming from the rough, just a low right side of this green.
Quick shot fake from him.
Oh, okay, not happy with that swing. Is safely onto the green.
That was not the shot that Kevin wanted. Not sure what happened there. It looked like he stepped off the ball originally and proceeded with a bad swing. Maybe little thoughts going on there.
Matt does have an opportunity to get this in. Yeah,
a circle
does park this in
this match.
Match is done with a win for Matt Rowe.
Ball in the kangaroo pouch, and we are going to be leaving Australia for the night.
10 yards.
Oh, he's short.
Just short. Oh, had a chance to lock it up.
And we're going to another hole here. We are going to another hole.
All right, now we are officially dormy here. All right, Spisak has the box here. Number 17, par 3, measuring in at 162 yards.
This is the shot of the match here. You either step up to the podium and stick one on the green, or unfortunately he may have to be riding home with a sad smile.
All right, shot is off. Headed right. If it has
Oh,
enough, it can grab a piece, but it looks like it's going to be... Oh, okay. Does escape the spider bunker, but in a pretty precarious lie. Thank you, Dami Poo.
That's we're gonna leave that for the fans to see. And
good, clean family fun.
Meredith is in the audience, so we appreciate if things kept a little more Disney PG related. So,
yeah, Free Willy, don't you pick up the signs? Read the room, Dom. All right, 162 yards here for Matt Rowe. Just needs a win.
Curious here, Kenny, how he moved the aim point right. He's been fading the ball all day, and left is way easier.
All right, a little draw swing here. Looks really good.
Oh, he's all over it. This match might be over.
Okay, flies it over the flag. He's got to make this.
Shot, Matt.
All right.
That's a beautiful shot. Well, Mr. Hole Out needs to hole out. That's what it comes down to right now. If he makes it, we go to 18. If he doesn't, we're going to be shaking hands.
So this green is anything but flat. There's a huge ridge to the right side of this bunker, pushing everything to the front side of the screen.
Normal person, Kenny, I think this match is over. We're wasting our time. But with Kevin's ability to make the magic shot happen, I think this is a 50-50 shot at this point.
I agree. I think he's got the skill. We obviously have seen him do it before in competition, so I'm waiting for something electric here.
Let's see if he can make this place Disney World and make it the most magical place on earth. It's up.
Needs to land short. Okay.
Oh.
Unfortunately, that is the tail of the tape. Mr. Matt Rowe survives and advances Winter Madness 2025. A tip of the cap to Mr. Kevin Spisak. Matt Rowe does emerge victorious. We are going to go ahead and zip over to the pen cam. Mr. Matt Rowe.
What an incredible match.
All right, here he is. Grabbing that Sharpie. Making his way into the Final Four. Matt Rowe, baby! All right. Congratulations to both competitors.
Fans.
Jack, Kevin Spisak made it interesting as long as he possibly could. But Matt Rowe has just brought his A game, wanted to make that Final Four. Pretty crazy golf match here.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin played a great round. There's just only so much you can do with Old Reliable. I mean, Matt Rowe came in like a loaf of bread. You know you're going to get a great slice every time, and he delivered. I mean, he took the bread, he took the meat, took the condiments, and he made himself a sandwich, and it was incredible to watch from start to finish. And there's maybe one shot he would have asked for back, but he did not miss time and time again. Brought
his A game, and he deserves the win. And that is it for us for our Winter Madness 2025 matchup. So thank you so much for joining us. We do have a final match here on Sunday, tomorrow at 7 p.m., so make sure you tune in for that. We will be broadcasting live. Jack, thanks again for joining us in the booth today.
Thank you, sir, yeah.
And we will see you guys tomorrow.